The Fiscal Responsibility Commission, FRC, has advised the federal government to reconsider payment of monitoring and evaluation funds to contractors in the interest of the nation's economy. Mr. Victor Murako, the acting chairman, FRC, made the recommendation at a capacity building program on the Fiscal Responsibility Act, FRA 2007, for the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, in Abuja.
We are of the view, and we are saying it, is based on empirical evidence that the habit of factoring in consultancy fees into contractor to be under the charge of the contractor, we are recommending that that system should be reviewed because it brings serious compromise and collusion between consultants and contractors. Because those consultants are supposed to work for the interest of the project and protect the interest of the government. We therefore call on the government to reconsider payment of monitoring and evaluation funds to contractors. This has unfortunately given room for compromise and should be checked henceforth.
He reiterated that the FRC had also encouraged states and local governments to adopt the fiscal responsibility law through the provision of technical assistance.
By this time next week, we'll be gathering all the states in the southern zone of the country, south, southwest, and southeast, in Port Harcourt, to push, to encourage them to buy, for some of the states that have not adopted the law, to encourage them. We'll be inviting the attorney generals, their speakers of the various House of Assembly and Commissioner for Finance and planning officers to see how we can get them to agree, because allowing the states to continue to run without much interest in fiscal risk is also affecting our national macroeconomic stability.
In her response, Mrs. Adunola Oshumakinde, the Deputy Director of Finance, NRC, urged participants to take advantage of the program and acquaint themselves with more knowledge of government policies and businesses.
We appreciate the rich course content design for our staff, which is very suitable as we undertake the area of railway modernization. The course content, which include the overview of the FRA Act 2007, MTEF, and its roles in budgeting process, operating surplus computation using FRC operating surplus calculation template, and federal government revenue sources and monitoring will definitely aid the expansion of the horizon and better understanding of the important discourse by our participants.